You know what Denmark did recently to boost up security in Greenland? They added one more dog sled at men and women's sports when they want transgender for everyone. Bring your kids in, we're going to change the sex of your child.
From incendiary statements on alleged illegal immigrants to declarations of military interventions and tariff announcements, Donald Trump's comments made a mark on every hot-button issue of the year and dominated international headlines before he even took office.
Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, I will have the disastrous war between Russia and Ukraine settled. And it will take me no longer than one day.
Shortly after taking office, Trump met with President Zelensky at the White House and immediately walked back his predecessor's approach in a manner that stopped Kiev and its allies in their tracks.
From the very beginning of the war,
you're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having
not
cards.
playing cards.
Right now, you don't. Yeah, you're playing cards.
But the new tough approach on Ukraine did little to bring the war closer to an end. One day turned into weeks, which turned into months, and Trump soon started to blame Putin for the lack of progress.
I mean, I had a very good relationship with Vladimir Putin, but he just doesn't want to end that war, and I think it's making him look very bad.
Trump's view on who's to blame has changed several times, and during his last meeting with Zelensky, he seemed to be convinced that Putin means well.
Russia wants to see Ukraine succeed. Once it sounds a little strange, but I was explaining to the president, President Putin was very generous in his feeling toward Ukraine.
But it isn't just international leaders who have been caught off guard by Trump's statements. Global markets, too, have suffered a great deal of setbacks.
They do it to us, and we do it to them.
On April 2nd, Trump imposed a blanket 20% tariff on EU products.
You know, you think of European Union, very friendly. They rip us off. It's so sad to see. It's so pathetic.
Shortly after, Wall Street's major indexes plunged dramatically, and Trump quickly announced a 90-day pause.
The markets usually don't like that. Markets like calculability, but I have the sneaking suspicion they've gotten used to a certain amount of disruption, like we all have.
Many commentators believe that Trump's confusing communication style is a feature, not a bug.
Trump himself is extremely spontaneous, I would say. It is very difficult to actually discover something that you could call a strategy in Donald Trump personally. But his administration has come into office extremely well prepared.
A key figure of the MAGA movement, Steve Bannon, is widely seen as the architect of the flooding the zone strategy. According to Bannon, it makes it easy to push through the most important points on the agenda.
They're dumb and they're lazy. They can only focus on one thing at a time. All we have to do is flood the zone. These guys will never be able to recover.
The Trump administration has indeed been able to advance its agenda both domestically and internationally at a much faster pace than during the first term.
We'll make America great again.
The question remains, however, how long will this strategy continue to yield results, as both international leaders and the American public adapt to the new reality. For TVP World, Gabriela Fesnak.